Hello, this is Lockpicking Nerd, and today we're gonna look at my new tool for picking these detainer locks. Almost all stores, except grocery stores, are now closed in Moscow, so it's not possible to buy materials or tools there. So I made this tool with materials that I had in my house, and it's pretty simple. I have to say that this tool is made for locks that are tensioned from the front. It's not compatible with locks like alloys that are tensioned from the back disc. And it is just a wire bent like this and a little bit grinded. Well, onto the lock itself. The lock I have here is a tiny and very shiny padlock that caught my attention by stating that it's very high secure. It has, I think, steel body, and it's pretty unusual for such a cheap lock, and a hardened steel shackle. And of course it has this disc detainer mechanism that looks very simple. I can show you the keys for this lock. Nothing very special. I can clearly see cuts for 4 discs here. The keys work as expected. And after we open the lock, we can see the ball bearing locking mechanism. It locks on the shackle on both sides, and it's very unusual for such a tiny lock to have ball bearing locking mechanism. This lock is not serviceable, and thus not guttable, but of course I wouldn't expect a tiny lock like this to be serviceable. Let's try to pick it open with my new tool. First we rotate all the discs clockwise, and then let's try to pick it. I have to say that this is not the final version of my pick tool, because this version has some problems with tension. But I hope the tool will work like this. Applying some tension and checking discs. Oops. Disc 1, disc 2. Disc 3, disc 4, and we got it open. It was very fast. Essentially this is a simple lock, I think a Chinese one. Looks like I accidentally locked it. The discs are already set, so I can unlock this lock with almost anything. I can unlock it. But for you to understand what just happened, I have to say that if I properly lock it, it wouldn't be possible to unlock this lock with a stick. As an example, I can really lock it, and then try to unlock it with this tool, but it won't do anything. And of course we can still unlock this lock with a key. Yeah, here you can see it, this lock works. I have to say that I won't gut it right now, because I don't have any instruments here, but maybe later, in some of the next videos. In fact, I am very disappointed that the lock that has stainless steel body and ball bearing locking mechanism is not pick-proof at all. It would have been a great security product if they made it with a little more pick-proof core. But we have what we pay for, and this is a cheap lock. That's all I have for you on this shiny Chinese lock. If you like this video, please tap like. Have a great evening and see you in the next video.